Hello my friends, we are back into our HTML forms lesson series on HTML and CSS. Last time we were coding this form. I can quickly bring up on my screen so that we can see that was already here. So as you can see, we created that form. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start another quite important topic relating to the forms you might be already familiar with, is the form validation. What happens is when somebody submits this form, what we need to check is when the details, if somebody tries to send the empty form, we should display a message here, this is a required field, or fill this out, or check this or that. So what we can do is we can make one of the field important, because the name of the person is important to know who is messaging. So there are two ways to do that, and one in a HTML bootstrap, or which we're going to cover later. For now, what I will do is, it's best to, instead of telling about the theories of things, I'll create a copy of this whole page, and I'm going to create a PHP page in front of you. If I paste here and store the same page with the extension contact.php, and if I just quickly store here and get rid of the commented code here to make our working area much more less than the current. What I can do is I can say, as you can see, the PHP pages cannot be, obviously that you cannot run through your desktop straight away. You need into the XAMPP server localhost, which I'm going to cover in the PHP side of lessons, where I will install XAMPP server and MySQL and all that. But for now, to save time, I'm going to connect to one of my own website, which I've been showing you, legendscloud.co.uk. So if I bring up, because I already saved the details and FTP is unlocked, this is how you basically link with a live sort of website. I'm linking to legendscloud.co.uk. In your case, you can be connecting to anything, abc.com or something. The site providers, you can ask them to provide you the host and the username and the password, and some cases you can provide the port as well, and click on to connect of this FileZilla FTP software, and this connects you to the public HTML folder. When you connect to the live folder, you most of the time see this public underscore HTML folder. Pretty much all the hosting providers, they provide that folder to post your website content in there. As you can see, I have a lots of works and websites and everything. I created your folder here, and I'm gonna delete that one. I was just testing that, so I'm gonna delete all this. And if I refresh this page, on this side I have desktop and the folder we are working on, and this is the page I have created just now. If I upload this page and try to access, instead of accessing from here my computer settings and this, I can go on to this and say www.legendscloud.co.uk, then HTML, CSS, exactly same name of the folder. Good thing is you guys can access the same folder as well, and if you type the same URL in your computer, and if you are connected to internet, that should take you to the same page we are making right now. Nice. Okay, before I go, you know what, we can make it a bit more realistic form. We can call it contact us, and we can, in fact, I can make this page contact me. If you want to send any of your queries to me directly through this form, you can send me any queries. just typing your email and all the details, and I receive. I'll maybe simplify that form later on. Not maybe gender and all that. We can just write a name, email, message, and that's it. Okay, so I can say contact me on the top. So this is a page now I'm making for myself. If you want to send any queries, you can send an email. It's going to come into my Gmail. So if I say contact me, before I go further, I'm gonna, last time I told you you can create a Google map on top of the page where I'm based. So I'm based in Banbury. So if I go to Google Maps, and if I just go to maps and excuse me, if I just type for example Banbury, and if I go to share and embed, and as you can see, you can copy that HTML part. You can either click on this button or just select all and command C, control C if you are on a Windows. So excuse me, if I come back to my page and paste just before this heading, if I paste here and come back into my page, that should have a Google map attached. If I go back, need to upload, sorry, I need to upload the file onto server first, the latest changes. So if I upload, as you can see, the Google map of the Banbury is coming up here. I can obviously reset the values of the Google map. For example, if you see, this is basically a iframe. Oh, that's good. We can cover the tag iframe as well. Iframes, you basically you can add a frame onto your website which is showing the data from third party. In this case, we are showing data from Google, and you can obviously change the width and height of it. So as we are keeping our width and heights to 500 pixel, but this is, we can keep 80% full width of the overall container, and we don't need maybe 200 400 pixels height. We can keep it to 250. So if I go back and update, as you can see, this is quite nice little form up there. You can write, you know, anything. I put Banbury in Google. You can put the business address, the real one. Most of the time people provide their business addresses, and you can show the Google map onto the top. This is fully, you know, responsive sort of map. This is where I'm sitting, and you guys can be anywhere in the world. So this is very nice, you know, all the controls working, view on a larger map and all that. Now, what I will do is I'll start writing some PHP now where we can grab these values and send an email. What I will do is I'll stop my lesson, this lesson here, because I don't want to make too long video, and in the next lesson I'll start writing PHP of this. So thank you very much for watching again, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and clicking on bell icon to receive the latest videos and updates. Thank you very much for watching.